Hello.
I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh, jeez. Okay. If I do suddenly sneeze, I do apologize. Welcome, everybody, to the commentary zone. Happy Friday, everyone. How are you, Jamal?
Good. Just checking up on chat. Steven, I hope you're okay. Please
Yes.
rest if you need to.
Yes. And for the bruises, oh my God, my doctor told me about something for that with my mom when she was falling a lot. Um, I'm gonna find the name of it and I'll tell you. But you can get it from Amazon or Whole Foods. It's really, really good to help with getting rid of the bruises. Um, okay, what do we have on docket today? Oh, as you guys enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. Tell a friend. Follow us on the Twitter and the IG and all that good stuff. You know, all the stuff that I don't do. Um, on the docket today, we have The Real Housewives of Miami, season 4, episode 12, No Wedding and a Funeral. This was their season finale. This is how you end a season. Full story arc. It has some of everything, little laugh, a little tear, a little irony, a little bitchy, a little chismosa. I couldn't ask for more. This was
It was
good.
it was it felt very short. It felt shorter than the show. I mean, real honestly, if you look at it, it was so well done. It was just like okay, like you gave us a nice little arc, and the ending. Yes, it was so sad. It was like I mean, Alexia just can't catch a break, and I felt so
Mm-hmm.
bad. Um, I mean, it's one thing to know when your parent is like kind of like in really really bad health. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing,
Mm-hmm.
but to see it like just go down like the way it went down for her and her
Mm-hmm.
mom, and then she passed on the day of her, that was supposed to be her wedding. I'm like, can you like you just really can't make this stuff up with this with Alexia. Like it's just like one thing after another. And I know we're skipping to the end, but for me that was like
Mm-hmm.
the most important part. So I figure we just start
Mm-hmm.
there.
No, 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 no.
And
Let's not start there.
don't start
We
there.
need to build up to a crescendo.
Go ahead
Get
then.
rid of all of the crap in the beginning and then do the end because the end is the reason why this show works.
All right,
Friendship.
go ahead.
Hmm. Um, hold on. God, I'm so unorganized today. All right, so we pick back up at the Versace's mansion with these girls arguing again. Nobody cares. But what I do like is Lisa might be a little monkey, but you gotta love Lisa at 4 a.m. going, can we order food?
Right.
She jumped on the pinata penis and busted the balls, much like probably what she do to Lenny at home every day. Um, I mean, she was the life of this party, from taking the pictures, from getting herself head to toe glam, from trying to diffuse the stupid argument. Like, I feel like she gives nothing but gives a lot all at the same time, if that makes sense. Because she had no storyline, but you couldn't do this show without her.
I think what it is with her is her storyline played off camera, and but what we're getting with her is the residual
Mm-hmm.
because you could kind of see still like the tension between her and Lenny a little bit. And for me with Lisa, that's enough because I with her I focus on her being a mom and her
Mm-hmm.
adjusting. I can just tell she's still adjusting, and she's not really overwhelmed. She's just like she's trying to figure out how to handle what she's wanted for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in the back of her mind, she needs to be just as good of a mother as Lenny's mother does, so she doesn't get the backlash or the critique.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel that's always in the back of her mind. Like she feels she's constantly judged
Mm-hmm.
by like everyone, and I get her. So with her, what she's trying to do, she's trying to move herself forward. She's trying to learn, and she's growing. I mean, we have to realize Lisa is maybe in her late 30s, and
Mm-hmm.
all these other ladies are like maybe in their late 30s,
40s.
early 40s to 50s. So she's the
Mm-hmm.
baby.
Yeah. I'm glad she finally admitted that one of the things she does is that med spa.
Yes, I love
Get
that.
you do that's a job. That's a
Uh,
thriving business for him.
right,
You know, he does the procedures, but then you
right.
do the follow-ups
She's
and
the
the
managing.
touch-ups over
She's the
there.
manager. Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
manager. She's the
Mm-hmm.
manager.
Yep.
So
So she runs it.
yeah,
The whole season, I've been asking you, where is that? Why are you cutting yourself short?
because he can't do both. Like
No, no.
he can't no.
Mm-mm.
Because you need to focus.
Mm-mm.
Like, you need to focus on your specialty and handle that.
Right.
Lisa
And
got this
why
over
would you
here.
waste his specialty on that? You know what I mean? Because only part of it is injectables, and he can get another physician to do that. But like all of the machines and stuff like that, you don't
Hmm.
need a doctor to do that. You can get a therapist to do that. But yeah, finally, I was grateful. I want to also know back at the Versace mansion, where'd they get them penis donuts from? They looked good. I've got to Google that. Penis donuts near me. Um,
Okay, I'm done with you about that. Not the penis donuts near me. Near me.
but that's how you searching in the Googler.
I know, but it's hilarious. You said penis donuts near me.
Near me. Yeah.
I just find it funny. I just find it hilarious. Excuse me, so sorry.
Hi everybody in the live chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you want to do roll call? Do we
Yes.
have everybody in?
Let's
I think
see.
so.
Steven Crisco's here. Hayani, JG. Who else? Ablavi made it in. Yay. Black Lavender, always good to see you. And I think that's it.
Alrighty. So, um, let's see. I love the parade of half-naked men coming down the stairs with the champs. I love the body shots off of the half-naked gentleman on the Chase Lounge. Like Marisol did a good bachelorette party for her. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And the next morning, we see Adriana and Julia waking up. Oh, wait. Oh, during that stupid argument, Larsa, I guess, picked up and left and went home. Why she went home when she was going to be staying in the suite with Alexia? I wonder if she had a date. I wonder if bringing up Malik touched a nerve.
What do you think? Here's the argument. Here's I did take note of the argument. Here's why.
Mm-hmm.
They both were correct about the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's call a thing a thing. Larsa, without your soon to be ex husband, you probably wouldn't be anything.
Boop.
So for you to call someone else a nobody,
Mm-hmm.
I would backtrack off
Yep.
of that because
Yep.
even you're divorced from him, you're still living off his money.
Mm-hmm.
So you have nothing. Yeah, you're building your business. That's cool, but to call another woman a nobody, I mean, like Adriana said, she's a hold up. She's a bitch. I speak 5 languages and I'm going to Harvard. And what?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do.
Wait,
That's what you do.
wasn't that at the brunch the next day? Because the argument continues at the brunch. Because
They
that I was
blended together for me. They
yeah.
blended together
But
for me.
do you notice that Larsa, to me, Larsa proved Adriana's argument when she said, "I'm up here and you're down here, and who are you?" And
Right,
then um Adriana proved Larsa's argument by keep on bringing up people who ain't even
right,
on this show that I don't care about.
right.
Kardashians.
And it's hilarious because Laura's like, well, like I've been in the press, and she's like, bitch. And then this when Alexia was like, hold up, hold up, hold up. She's like, we're off somebody even whether in the press or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm looking at it this way. I'm like, Larsa, babykins, I'm going to need you to take a note from Julia. I'm going to say it like this. Julia's not fumbling the bag. Julia's all up in the bag. And if we want to compare, her spouse Martina is literally top 10, like, of all tennis, not just women, all
Correct.
tennis.
Correct.
Your husband maybe crack the top 50.
But not only that, Martina like really worked her tennis earnings and parlayed that to after like post
Mm-hmm.
tennis retirement. I wouldn't even say
Yeah,
retirement.
retirement.
Yeah, but she's still thriving.
Yeah,
What is Scotty doing except fighting you over $10 million for a house?
right. Pre-tax.
You know, I don't get it. I don't get
Mm-mm.
it. But to me, they just seem to prove each other
Right.
right,
Mm-hmm.
which nullified both of them.
Exactly.
Yeah. I loved it at the brunch the next day. Elsa is always there with us. Do you notice that? Because Maddie Soul, she said, these are my Versace china that my mother bought for me 15 years ago, and I've never used them. I felt Elsa. I felt Elsa at that breakfast. I really did. She might be gone. Rest in peace, Elsa. But she still lives strong in this franchise.
But it was amazing that, like, that just shows how much of a friend Alexia is to Marisol, for her to break out
Mhm.
that china, because that's your mom's, and your mom's not
But
here, and you never used it. That's just a
did you
lot.
notice? Did you notice? They had the china out for the beginning, but once the meal service was done, not done, but once they started serving the
Right.
meal,
Right.
they took that away and packed it up. She
Yes.
wasn't risking these heifers breaking it.
Right.
I saw that standard hotel grade white crockery come out. I was like, oof.
I saw that. I thought I had to rewind that part. So I was like, wait a minute, did they change it out? I thought they were using it, but I guess it was just a symbolic type situation. Because I'm not gonna lie, in my mind, I'm like, you gonna let these people, you gonna let your friends like eat off your good for the sake China? Really? I mean, all I saw with that was like depreciation.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I saw. Depreciation.
Oh, and they did notice. What did they call her? Goldilocks. Oh my God. Well, when she came back for the Larsa, when she came back for the brunch the next day, um, they know they're like, love your extensions. When did that happen?
Right.
I don't know. Wait, what did she call her? Does anybody remember? Oh, geez. Adriana has some good comebacks with regards to Larsa, but I thought the argument was tired. Again, it started off with Julia because Larsa came in to attack Julia and then attack Adriana, and it was just dumb. And I loved it. I think it was at the dinner when Alexia said, I can't believe we're having this argument. This is supposed to be about me. I thought we were going to talk about all the drug dealers we slept with in the 80s. Girl, that was you. Girl, that was you.
I hollered when she said that. I'm like, oops.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's see.
So I saw Bobby thinks
Mm-hmm.
Adriana's a stylist,
She does.
and the 5 year weave is too much. Scotty is broke, and I'm gonna agree with the
Mm-hmm.
Blobby on this one.
What?
Larissa was hanging out with a billionaire. She didn't get and she did not manage to get at least 20 million. Didn't Mariah Carey get 50 mil off of that
And
guy?
a ring.
Right.
She got paid out for all of her lost earnings for the year that she was hanging around with his dumbass, and she got that ring.
And he was a billionaire too, right? If I recall.
Yes, from
See,
Australia. Mm-hmm.
and she got 50 mil, and she's Mariah Carey. Oof.
Larsa just got
I'm
her
gonna have
feet.
to
That's about it.
I'm gonna be a Blobby. I have to side with the Blobby on this one. Like, she
Mm-hmm.
fumbled. That's too bad she done fumbled.
That's all the bags that she's fumbled because she married the wrong NBA dude. She married Scottie Pippen.
No, she married the right. Well, she now. Let's be honest. Let's
He
go
made
back.
bad he made bad decisions, including
Yeah,
marrying her.
there's difference, and those contracts that he signed. Ooh,
Well, why else was she marrying him?
well, of course, but those contracts. Ooh,
Mm,
that's just
mm,
tragic.
mm, mm.
And Ablavi again coming through. Marisol had the biggest flex ever. Donatello told me how to play the party. I used to come to the mansion with my parents all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ablavi said it
And
was great.
what? I went to
Ablavi,
it is beautiful. It's
nice.
aesthetically it's still the same. Um, is at home managing her business. Go Gertie. Next we see Julia and Martina. Go ahead, the goat.
Mm-hmm.
And Julia
Right.
brings a baby goat. And I like this dress that she had on. This was why didn't she wear this to the reunion?
And we talked about that before. Like in these franchises, sometimes their in closet looks are better than what they wear to the reunion. It's like, huh? That makes no sense.
This she looked beautiful, goat and
Mm-hmm.
all. She looked gorgeous, and even Martina was like, "Oh, what do we have going on here? How do you know what I'm looking at?"
Right.
Martina's a little freak. I like it. It's the only reason to bring back Julia is Martina. Um,
I want them
mhm,
to bring back Julia. This is me being messy, but I would
mhm.
love for them to bring back Julia and another best friend to see that dynamic.
Oh, you mean Adriana and another best friend fighting over Julia being
Right.
their best?
Right.
Oh, that would be stink.
I'd love it.
That would be stink. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. Um,
Listen to me, production.
Julia, um, Julia is like whining. She wants to be in the new house in Miami, but they can't bring the animals. Maybe
Hmm.
she could bring the goat, but all the rest of them livestock got to stay up there in Broward. I'm surprised that she could bring the goat though. Okay, girl, whatever. Next, we see Alexia and Todd, and there's a bunch of bottles of champs on the table, and she says her wedding day is almost here. Her mom is still in the hospital. Todd's mom, Inya, and brother Justin arrived to the penthouse. Um, the building's restaurant
Right.
catered
I
their dinner.
was like,
Full
look,
service building, baby.
I was like, okay, I'm not even mad at y'all. He's like, this is why we probably don't go out as much. Like, why? That had me laughing. He's like, this is why we don't go out to eat as much. Cause why would why would we? It's right
Why?
here.
It's all here. No need to
That's all.
go.
Mm-mm.
And the food looked good. Let's see. Uh, we see one of Todd's daughters who's there. Inya, I hope I'm saying Inya's name right. Asks Alexia about her mom. I guess Alexia likes to compartmentalize things so that she can get on with getting on. And I
Mm-hmm.
think if she thought as much about her mother, she would be a hot mess at this dinner.
Right.
So to put on a brave face, she says she's blocking that out. Her mother is doing as well as can be expected. She's still in the hospital at this point, and she wants to move on with dinner. Like if she talks about it, she'll probably break down. Um, let's see. Next, we see. Uh, okay, we see Lisa and Lenny together, and he's still wondering what she does during a day. Nobody cares. But they bring up Lenny says that he is thinking about he would like another kid. She can barely manage the kids that she has now. Um, why you want to do that to her? Get a nanny first,
Mm-hmm.
and then think about the third kid. But she said something interesting. He did. Was it him who suggested doing IVF? And she said that she's done it 7 times already and it
Right.
took a toll on her body.
Yes.
All right. So her first 2 kids were by surrogate, right?
Right.
So she had to have harvested the eggs with, I'm assuming, IVF. So she has no more eggs from that if she did it 7 times?
I don't know. I I'm
Wait, in vitro fertilization, that's the inseminating part. Wait, that's a separate procedure from harvesting. Okay, never
yeah.
mind. I just answered my own question. But if they did surrogate for the first 2 times, and we know she can't care, she has very difficult time trying to carry.
But I think if they did it before they got the surrogate is what I'm gathering.
Right, but if you go through that 7 times and it ain't work, but you had 2 successful surrogacies,
Hmm.
wouldn't you do what works?
That's my thing.
Go get your, like, the rest of your eggs and get a surrogate. Y'all are not poor.
Hmm.
Leave little Lisa's body alone.
Right. Like, why would you even try? And this is not to be mean. I apologize if this comes across me, but why would you, like you said, why would you do something that you know really doesn't work, and then put Lisa through
Mm-hmm.
that again? Why would you even do that to her? Like, why even bother is my main question.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's unnecessary trauma for her, just to be possibly be disappointed again, and that's not right.
Exactly. Exactly. And coming from a doctor, I felt it was for storyline.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can go with that.
Um, I agree with you, Ablavi. Lenny needs to prioritize his family because Lisa needs help. She does.
Hmm.
Them kids are at an age where they running roughshod over her.
Oh yeah,
Get a nanny in there. Jesus,
two
get
nannies.
2.
Get two.
Yeah. Actually, who was it who had 4 nannies? Was that Dor it?
Ye- yes, that was
2
Dorit.
full-time and 2 on rotation to give the 2 full-time off, right?
Oh, was that Camille? Camille had the nannies, the house manager, and all those people.
Child, it was somebody on Beverly Hills. Just
Right.
ridiculous. Child, get that roster and throw it into Miami. Next we see a scene with Larsa talking with her sister Arbella or Arabella or something like that. And Sophia's there. Larsa starts to cry because I needed to bring up something with you because she was talking about the sale of the house.
Hmm.
Remember back when the realtor guy told her that Scotty signed off on the paperwork?
Hmm.
Was Scotty the only name on the deed?
I would have to assume so.
Ooh, maybe that's why he was fighting so hard for that house.
Hmm.
No, it'd still be community property.
So yeah, it's
Okay.
still community property, but
No, I was
he was
wondering
holding
if he
hostage.
would wait till the divorce to then sell it and see if he could cut her out of it.
Nah, still community property.
Yeah, yeah. I just find that very weird. Very weird. Okay, yeah. So she's crying about all the history that she has 20 years in the house, her kids, the milestones. Um, So now she's waiting on the divorce papers and she checks the computer and boop, you've got mail. Um, he signed off on the papers.
Hmm.
That's the end of her marriage right there on TV.
Yeah.
And she docu-signs it and sends it back. And she feels good. It's the end of one chapter and the beginning of another that nobody cares about.
Mm. Yeah.
Do you think this is one and done for her again?
Like probably because she's gonna be bi-coastal to LA. I hope she don't try to get on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We good at Beverly Hills. We good.
No. They got like 19 people on that cast coming up for this
We
season.
good. We good. That's what I said. We good at Beverly Hills.
Oh my
Maybe we can
God.
go to OC or something.
But they don't like to cross pollinate
I
with the
know.
housewives.
I'm just saying.
I Okay, so next we see. Okay. So next we see like one of the best scenes in the episode. We're at Marisol's house and Nicole FaceTimes her. And Nicole says, I know that we haven't been the best of friends, but with everything that's going on with Alexia, we're both her friends. I would like to organize something at my house so that we can, just be there to support her. And then she goes on to say that Alexia's mom was released from the hospital to a hospice with a DNR order in place. And that's a do not resuscitate. And basically, Dr. Nicole knows that this is the final step for Nancy. And both Marisol and Nicole start to cry because they feel bad for Alexia. Both of these women are Alexia's friend, so they feel bad for her. And Nicole invites Marisol to the house so that all the ladies can get together and, be there for each other and for Alexia, even though Alexia isn't there. She's tied up with family stuff. Next, we see Gertie. Gertie is in a whirlwind of trying to cancel all of the vendors for Alexia's wedding. And in the midst of all of that, Gertie gets a text on the group chat for the show stating that Alexia's mom has passed. And then she realized it was the wedding day.
Right. And I like the fact she's like, look, we're trying to get back as much money as possible so we can like get this done and like be there for Alexia. Like that must have been a lot. And then to get that text, I was like, wow.
I can tell you right now, she ain't get back much money.
Right.
Maybe from vendors who like food and beverage and that yacht, she ain't get back a damn thing. The cake, she ain't get back nothing. Because it's perishable.
Right.
No, they would have cooked it.
Right.
And it's the day of. She got back nothing. Decor, entertainment, she might have gotten back a portion, but I think they lost a lot. Or Bravo lost a lot.
Right.
They could afford it. And let's hope that they had insurance, event insurance,
right.
To get back on that.
Bobby says they could have just used the food at the funeral.
Yeah. Because that would have been cooking. They would have been starting to prep that from the day before because she was doing stations and all of those small nitbit things are labor intensive unless they're just doing from frozen. But even so, they're not going to hold it for the next day because in Florida, like you have to throw away like anything from a hotel or an event catering hall or anything like that. You can't even donate it to the homeless.
Oh, wow.
It has to be tossed. So they were not going to hold that for the next day.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, let's see. So, yeah, Gertie takes it hard. And, like, I like her husband who just consoled her. I thought that was, like, a beautiful moment as well. She just cries. Let's see. Next, we see Nicole's in the final stages of preparing the food for her gathering at her house where all the ladies are coming over. We see we see Kiki show up at the door and like nobody knows that she's at the door. Is there no doorbell at this house? It's $40 million and there's no doorbell. I don't understand. When Marisol arrives, she thanks Nicole for hosting because she just couldn't at this time. And she's thinking back to when her mom passed. And it's like
exactly
you're just, rewinding all of those emotions. Marisol apologizes for not being open to her, and Nicole accepts, and it looks like they're just going to move on in this moment of shared grief. And then we see Lisa stroll in a lime green strapless cocktail number. It looked cute, but everybody else is in black.
She felt so bad too.
No, she didn't. She did that shit on purpose. She's going to stand out no matter what. She's smart. The little monkey is smart. All eyes on her.
So crazy.
Let's see. What's her name? I saw on another show that they were saying that Julia didn't show up in black either, but she was in like a cream or white outfit. And where I'm from, that's an acceptable mourning color. You can do black, you can do cream or white, or you can do mauve. Those are acceptable colors for mourning. So I thought she looked fine. What else happened? What else? Oh, they go out to the pool, and they have these like little floating lanterns, and each lady, says a few nice words, regarding the situation, and then puts the floating lantern into the pool. And I thought that was cute. And it was sweet. And Kiki's and Julia's comments did me in. I loved those two comments. I like Nicole and Lisa's combo. When did they have a combo? What did they talk about? Jamal?
I don't know. I don't recall their conversation.
Oh, okay.
To be honest.
Now we're over at Alexia's or Todd's condo, and the family is getting ready for the funeral. It's the day after what would have been the wedding.
Oh, I think this convo happened last episode.
Oh, okay. They were at lunch?
Yes.
Lunch? Okay. Oh, yeah. That was a good conversation because I didn't know all of that about Lisa's dad. I didn't know that. I feel like we're just so surface with Lisa. It's all about aesthetics and nothing inside. They're all getting ready for the funeral. We see all of the ladies also getting ready for the funeral. Hold on. And then the next scene is that we see the ladies gathering at the church / cemetery, wherever they were. And it's the same place that Marisol buried her mom, Elsa. And it's also the same place that Herman, his service and burial was done. So it brings back a lot of memories for this group of ladies. The only people who are not there, Larsa is in LA and Nicole is working. But all of the other ladies are there. Next, we see Alexia and Todd in the car, and they're not arguing, but they're going back and forth. Todd was supposed to go and find these champagne glasses so that she could have champagne at the funeral for her mom, because her mom was all about champagne, and she thought it would be a fitting farewell. He couldn't find them. He went to Publix and someplace else, and she's like, "You should have went to Party City." Okay, girl. I'm gonna cut you some slack because your emotions are all over the place because your mom died. She says that her mom always encouraged her to get an education. Her mom was ahead of her time. She was a doctor, a psychiatrist, and her father was also a doctor. She said her mother her mother lived a full life. She lived it differently. She was a cougar before cougars were popular, and she will miss her. Okay, so the next scene is after the service, and Alexia comes out and greets all the girls. She gives each of them a hug. Um, Gertie is like, girl, we got you. I love it. And of course, when she hugs Marisol, Marisol knows everything that Alexia is going through right now. So of course, those two are the closest friends. So that was very touching. And and then we see like the ladies comment on how supportive Todd is. Then we flash forward to 4 months later. Todd is speaking to the family at their condo, and they had the passing of Abuela Nancy. Then a few weeks later, they had the death of Grandpa. And so now they want to end 2021 on a high note. So they are eloping to St. Bart's, and they're going to get married there and then come back and do, what did he say? A do-over for all of y'all?
Hmm.
Okay. Why was Larsa not there? Larsa went to LA. Larsa went to LA. You know, Larsa, if that wasn't about her, she didn't care.
Right.
And Nicole had to work. So that was the episode. And then we saw the end clips. They had to bring up Peter's charges, but they didn't mention that they were dropped. We found out that Gertie got on the top event planners list for Vogue. We found out that Larsa's doing bi-coastal parenting, and she eventually bought a condo.
Good move.
Who else? I can't remember anybody else. Do you remember the end clips?
Oh, Julia, they're moving into the new house, which is fantastic. Happy for them.
Uh-huh.
Lisa and Lenny. Was it about the kids?
Are they trying for number 3? Was that it? I don't
I
know.
think that was it.
And then Adriana, did she have one?
I didn't see for Adriana. Adriana's a friend, so I don't think their friends had in clubs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cause I didn't see one from Marisol either.
Okay. All right. You know I don't remember these things. If they're not written down in the phone in some form of understandable language for me, I don't remember. But yeah, that was the show. That was the season. What'd you think, Jamal? Overall,
It was good. This is how all the seasons should be. Like what, 12 to 14 episodes, and keep it moving.
well, it seems like we're gonna get a 2-part reunion,
Which is good. They deserve a 2-part reunion.
Yeah, but I hope it doesn't impact the truce between Nicole and Marisol. Yeah, I don't. You know how these reunions be pulling the scabs off of old wounds? Like, it was healing.
Right.
I don't want to go backwards. I do hope that if Larsa was considering coming back, that the reunion makes her not come back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she's the only person I wouldn't want to come back. And if she did, I would just want to see where she lived so I could criticize it.
She didn't give you anything.
I didn't like her comment where she was like, I've got a bigger bank account now. By what? How many other houses did they have to sell? Did they still have a Chicago place?
I doubt it.
Anywho, that was the episode, y'all. That was the season. I guess next week we'll see part 1 of the reunion. We already know that they had dressed far better than any of the other reunions lately. So looking forward to that. So yeah, that was The Real Housewives of Miami, season 4, episode 12, No Wedding and a Funeral. Loved it. Would
Loved
you
it.
want this to move to Bravo?
No.
You want it to stay on Peacock? Okay.
Right.
I can agree with you on that. As long as I get Peacock for free.
I feel you.
If I have to move and I have to pay for it, I'd want it on Bravo.
Right, of course.
Well, guys, that was it. Anything else?
No,
Anything
we're
to
good.
round up the week?
No, we're good. This is a good week. A good ending to this season. I look forward to seeing them next season.
You know what I realized? You said that this episode went by real fast. Did you realize it was an extended episode?
No,
It was 56 minutes.
did not notice.
It was 56 minutes, so it was an extended episode. This is how well done this franchise is.
Keep it on Peacock. Keep this production team. Do not let Bravo touch it.
Actually, they should let this production company
Produce the other ones.
New York.
And bring Carlos King back to Atlanta. Just saying.
Oh.
Just saying.
What are your feelings about that upcoming season?
I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't looked at anything. I might dip a toe and see what's going on, but nothing excites me. Like no one's coming in making a splash.
But are you intrigued by Beverly Hills upcoming season?
Oh, of course. We got Mr. Ray coming through. We have a new housewife. We have Kathy Hilton showing her behind, from what we understand. We have Lisa Rinna throwing Erica Jane under the bus. I mean, what more could you want for this season?
And none of that enthusiasm for Atlanta.
Because Atlanta hasn't been really refreshed. Atlanta needs a full refresh.
But who can you get?
I don't know who you could get, but it's dry. I mean, like, you brought Sheree back for the 3rd time. Like, what does that tell you? The 3rd time. And you had to promote a 10-year friend to a peach.
Yeah. What happened to adopting adult? Yeah, it got canceled. A&E yanked it off of every platform and pulled all of the episodes down. They got complaints about Danny.
Yeah.
I think it was advertisers saying, I don't want to be associated with this. And wait, did I send you that clip from TMZ? Now that the prince has realized that the show has been canceled, he's canceling his adoption.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Did I send that to you?
No.
I must have gotten
that
sidetracked yesterday. Yes. TMZ reported. I was just like, are you serious? But yeah. It was canceled. Oh my God. I've fallen asleep for a few minutes. Oh, you need to go and get some rest. You need to get some rest. You had a really traumatic experience, so you need to get some rest, hon. You saw what? I saw that, Debbie. What? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. I promise. All right, guys. This has been a great season. Looking forward to a beautiful 2-part reunion. Hint, hint, other franchises. 2 parts. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's coming on this weekend? Salt Lake City reunion part 1.
I don't think there's anything else of note.
Oh, 90 Day.
90 Day.
What's going to replace Sister Wives?
Ooh. I don't think it's Whitney time yet.
No, but she's never on Sunday though.
Right.
What's coming on at 10 o'clock after 90 Day? Does anybody know?
Smothered. Mama's
No.
it's not time for Mama's Boy to come back yet, I don't think.
Wait, Sunday, February 20th.
It was Smothered and Mama's Boy used to come on Sundays. I remember that.
Or Expecting, the pregnancy show.
That was so bad. That was like the show we had to drop. We got mad at the parents, not the kids. That was the funny part.
Hold on. 90 Day Unexpected is coming on. I can't with them.
No, I can't. We dropped them.
But I thrive here chatting with friends plus Debbie always gives me a chuckle. Aw, thank you, love. I'm glad I make somebody chuckle. Yes. Listen, Ablavi, you need to get a Twitter account and do live tweets or twats, whatever you want to call it, because for many years I did call it twats. Do live tweeting, live reporting from the courtroom for the Jen Shaw trial starting on March, and it's March 7th, right? What's it called? Cooking with Just Christine. Just Christine. Those shady bitches. Yeah, I can't do Unexpected.
No.
It's one bad decision after another, and I just can't.
And the parents are co-signing. That's the problem.
I don't know. But anywho, you guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday for reunion part 1 for Salt Lake City. Jamal, any final words?
No, I think we're good.
All right. So have a great weekend. And until next time.
But of course.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.